How do you view this vote for Speaker on the Republican side, at least? Are you expecting this to take a long time? And who do you expect to come out as the winner?
So the first thing is what Emily pointed to, Frank, which is this procedural vote, which sounds like, from what we're hearing in D.C., it's likely to go so that they increase the threshold to make it 217. The interesting part here is Jim Jordan is pushing for that, raising the threshold to 217, while Steve Scalise really wants to keep it at the current simple majority. That's because for Scalise, he thinks it'll be easier for him to get the simple majority earlier on, and that would force, create pressure on the conference to coalesce around him. While Jordan probably recognizes that Scalise would probably have a better chance of getting the simple majority, but he thinks the longer they keep it behind closed doors, and the pressure would build and he would be able to pick off people to get to 217. So like everything in Washington, process trumps substance.
So I do want to ask you, you believe that if Jim Jordan is selected, that reduces the odds of us having a government shutdown. Explain that. Why is that?
It's really interesting because, while Kevin McCarthy was still in power, we were always saying that we were short-term negative in the sense that increased chance of shutdown, but long-term positive that they would eventually get by April 30th, before the 1% sequester kicked in, that they would be able to hit the numbers that they have for the spending levels in the debt limit deal. With the change in speakership, McCarthy, though he struggled with how to manage the hard right part of his conference, he actually, and his heart, agreed with the Democrats and Senate Republicans on these big ticket items like FY24 spending. But Jordan and Scalise, but particularly Jordan, do not. They probably would be happy with accepting the 1% cut. But where Jordan came out with a plan last night, what he told the conference was, let's just take a clean CR from November 17th, when the current one expires, all the way up to April 30th. And instead of using shutdown as the leverage, let's use the leverage of the 1% sequester. Now, McCarthy, he offered that. The conference would have revolted, but that's because they trust that Jordan, more than McCarthy, will stick to it.
Understood, Stephen. Also, we want to just touch on the broader implications of this Speaker-House vote. Of course, we have the conflict in Israel and also funding for the war in Ukraine. How does this impact both of those? Again, this is the first time in history the Speaker of the House has been removed.
Sure. Emily, I think pointed out rightly that this adds pressure once they make the formal request, which is expected next week for the Israeli aid. The House Republicans are warning them not to combine it with the Ukraine aid. It seems to us a beacon that politically it makes sense for Biden to combine them initially, or at least to urge his allies in Congress to push for that, even if they have to separate it to move the Israeli aid quickly. Trying that at first would show that, one, the contrast between Republicans and Democrats, and two, it would send a message overseas that he really wants the Ukraine aid.